girls, this chapter phrases. This grammar chapter is phrases. We took the prepositional and how prepositional phrase and how we make it an adjective once and how we make it an adverb. We took the appositive and then we moved to the verbals. Previous time we talked about the verbals. I'll share my presentation with you. Girls, previous time we said that verbal is a word that looks like a verb. Looks like a verb. Maybe it ends in ing or ends in ed or irregular verbs. Looks like, but it doesn't function as a verb. Verbal is a word that looks like a verb but doesn't function as a verb. And previous time we took the first kind of verbal, which was what, girls?
The participle. Yeah.
Yes, the participle. Yes, we took the participle and we said that the participle looks like a verb but functions as what?
An adjective.
Yes, an adjective. Looks like a verb but functions as an adjective. Why participle looks like a verb? Because it ends in ing. Now we'll take the gerund and gerund phrases. Okay. The gerund and gerund phrase. Gerund is a verbal, so it is the second kind of verbal. It also ends in ing, but doesn't function as an adjective. It functions as a noun. It works as a noun. How? As subject, because noun we use it as subject, as direct object or indirect object, as a predicate nominative or object of again girls, say with me, okay? Here girls, okay, nouns. Where do we find the nouns? Where do we find how can I use the noun? I either use the noun as subject or I either use it as direct object or indirect object. Girls, these are only nouns in the English, the whole English. Object of preposition or predicate nominative. Okay? Okay, girls?
Yes.
Girls, are you with me? Okay. Gerunds end in ing. Okay. Function as noun here. Okay. So gerund ends in ing. It functions as noun. Okay. Gerunds function. Okay. If we say the word, look at this word. If we say dancing. Dancing is the word. Is it a verbal, teacher? It dance is a verb, dance, ends in ing. How can I use dancing as a noun in a subject? How can I use it? So I'll say dancing is my favorite
Can it be sport?
Yes, wait a minute. Dancing is my favorite hobby. Sorry, guys. Dancing is my favorite hobby. Okay, or I can use it as a direct object. Direct object, it comes after action verb. Okay, I teach. I teach what? I teach what? Dancing classes. Oh, no. Here it will be, if I say class, it will be be adjective to classes. I teach dancing. I teach what? I teach dancing. Here is it. I used it as a direct object. Okay, indirect object. I gave dancing a new meaning. Here, I give what? I give a new meaning to what? To dancing. So dancing here is the indirect object. All of that we said before, right, girls, or not? Direct and indirect after linking, after action verb. I teach what? Dancing. And here, indirect object, I give meaning to what? To dancing. And then object of preposition, we, or I make it I would like I want it in a prepositional phrase, object of preposition. Let me think of the example. It jumped out of my mind. Okay, the predicate nominative. How can I use dancing in a predicate nominative? Comes
Like,
after what?
linking verb.
Yes. Comes after linking verb. My favorite hobby is dancing, and dancing as an object of preposition. Can you help me find a sentence with dancing as an object of preposition? It ran out of my mind.
My favorite hobby is dancing, for example.
It will be.
My favorite hobby is dancing.
It is with predicate nominative.
What did you want? Object.
I want it as object of preposition. Way
Can't be
of dancing.
as
Here is it. The way of dancing is great. Here. So after object of after preposition. So my way of dancing is great. So here after preposition, girls, I use gerund. Gerund is a word, looks like a verb, dance, ends in ing. It functions as noun. Dancing is my favorite hobby, or direct object. I teach dancing. Indirect object. I give dancing a new meaning. Object of preposition after preposition. Predicate nominative after link. These are only usages of nouns as gerunds. The word ends in ing. This is the only usage. Only usage of gerund is like the 5 usages. Here, as subject, direct object, predicate nominative, object of preposition. Okay, and here it should be after. Okay, indirect object here. Okay, then here again, as a subject, running is good for your heart. He hates action verb. He hates what? Waking, direct object. What I dislike most is linking verb. After linking verb, predicate nominative, which is subject complement. I saw Tom riding. I saw Tom riding his bike. Okay. Object of preposition. I am interested in after preposition. Okay. Object of a possessive. Okay, it is. Leave this. And you're not asked to know the last one. Okay, teacher. Gerund is a word that ends in ing here. A verb ends a word that looks like a verb and ends in ing, but it functions as. But participle also is a word that looks like a verb and ends in ing, but functions as an adjective. The baby, tired from a long day of play, cried without end. The participle is used as what? As adjective. So how can I differentiate between adjective, verbal as an adjective, verbal as a noun, from the participle and from the gerund, from its usage? From its usage, I have participle and I have gerund. Both of them, the participle in the present and the gerund, both of them ends in ing, end in ing. Both of them end in ing. Participle as adjective, gerund as noun. Participle as adjective, gerund as noun. He likes playing football, gerund. He likes what? Playing football. Swimming is gerund because it's used as a noun. He is fond of gambling after preposition. Participle, I saw playing football. Okay, we saw her swimming. Okay, in the sea, for example. I saw him gambling with the papers. Okay, here different than the gerund. Here again, participles versus gerund. What was the participle, girls, when we use this as an adjective? Participle, here I write it for you. Participle, gerund. Okay, here, if I write here the verbals, I write here the verbals. Verbals is divided in 3 parts. Okay, verbals divided into 3 parts. The first one is participle. Second one is gerund. Third one we'll take later. When we take later, we will move to it. Participle ends in ing or ends in ed or irregular verbs. Okay, so this is how they end. The participle ends. It ends in ing, ends in ed. Gerund what ends in ing only. Okay, how can I know the difference between this that ends in ing and this that ends in ing? Because both of them ends in ing. How can I know? It is used. Okay, used as what, girls? Is used as what?
Adjective.
Yes, an adjective. Here, how can I know that it is a gerund? How can I know it is used as noun? Noun. Okay? This is how to differentiate between both. This is gerund, a word ends in ing, a word ends in ing, and I use it as nouns. What are the 5 usages of noun? Subject, direct object, indirect object, object of preposition, and predicate nominative. Okay? Okay. We then move to gerund phrase. So here, usage. Okay, verbals as nouns, which will be gerunds. Then we move to gerund phrases, girls. We move to gerund phrases. Gerund phrases is a what, girls? Is a here is the gerund, and modifiers. Gerund and modifiers. A phrase that consists of the gerund, its object, and any modifiers. Why it's object? Why it's object? Because when I say eating, eating what? Eating what? Eating what? Why, teacher? You said it's a noun. Yes, but it's noun, but it wears a dress of verb, so it has to take an object. Eating what? Eating jelly, eating shellfish. Direct object to the gerund. Direct object to the gerund. Why, teacher? Because gerund here is looks like a verb. I cannot say eating, or I say swimming. What swimming is good. Swimming. But if I say what, for example, play, and I want to say specific word, playing basketball is great. So basketball is the object for play. So eating shellfish quickly, all of it is the gerund phrase. All of it gerund phrase. Is a bad. So all of it gerund phrase. Functions as what, girls? Is a bad idea, huh? Functions as what?
Subject.
Subject, yes. Gerund, a verb form that ends in ing. Snoring, playing, laughing. Gerund phrase includes the gerund plus any modifiers and complements. They always function as noun. Oh. Before we move to the infinitive, so this is, we finished the gerund. Open page 143, girls. 143. Solve exercise 8 in 2 minutes. يلا. What does he want to you? He wants you to underline each gerund and gerund phrase. It is okay that in the gerund phrase you have prepositional phrase.
Miss, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Miss, in sentence 2 is more complicated than you think. Complicated, is it a participial or not?
Where is it? In the book?
Yeah, in the book. And no, I mean in sentence 1. It is more complicated than you may think.
So complicated is what?
Is it a participial?
Adjective, dear. Predicate adjective.
Ah, yes, I'm sorry, Miss. I'm sorry. I'm making sure.
Okay. We Fatima, number 1.
Yes, miss. Number one is advertising is an art.
I will not take is an art. I will take only advertising because he only wants the gerund. Right, dear?
Yes, I just got confused because of the gerund phrase.
Only advertising, because here is, and is a verb, and we never include verb in a sentence, in a phrase. I'm sorry, in a phrase. No verbs in phrases. Okay, so it is advertising. Is there another one, Ghada? Fatima? Ghada, is there another gerund in this sentence? Here, Ghada, in first sentence?
Putting
Putting, yes. Putting what?
a label.
Yes. And as he said for you, sometimes there is a prepositional phrase. Putting a label on a can of food. Okay. Sentence number 2. Okay. Jana. Jude. Jana, you're here. Number
Yes.
2. Search for a word that ends in ing. Huh?
Miss,
Yes.
Comparing.
I just want to. I left the call by mistake because the thing wasn't working. I couldn't see the screen, just in case you called my name.
No, dear. Thank you, Lana. Jana, number 2.
Comparing the labels.
Yes, comparing the labels on 7 brands of tomato sauces. Excellent, ya Jana. Jude, 4. 3, ya Jude.
Designing a label.
Designing a label, yes. Joanna, 4. Jumana, 4. Kadra, 4. No one is here. Joanna, Jumana, Kadra. Kadra is here, 4.
Designing label. Sorry.
We are on number 4. Huh? Kadra, حبيبتي, you know the answer?
No.
Why? Can you find the word ends in ing?
No.
So there isn't any. Okay, there isn't any. There is no gerund here. 5. Sentence number 5. Lena Maher.
Serving of spaghetti.
Uh,
Miss, did you hear me? I said
yes,
serving of spaghetti.
yes, yes. Serving of spaghetti. Yes. Okay. Then number 6. Lean. Girls, Lean yet doesn't attend for how many days? For a long days time now.
Miss, she's having a problem with Teams.
Okay. So Lean, Ammar.
Appealing to people's sense.
Of economy. Yes, excellent. Lilian.
Sending a message to the health.
Conscious buyer. Excellent. Lujain, 8.
None.
None. Yes. Malak, 9.
Drawing of a huge ripe tomato on the vine.
Excellent. Number 10, Najwa.
Placing 2 plump perfect tomatoes.
Side by side. Excellent. Is there another one, Maya? Another one in sentence 10?
Yes, Miss. Praising to plum.
Surrounding them with fresh basil. Yes. Yes, in number 10. 11, note.
Suggesting the real Italy.
Yes, suggesting the real Italy. Okay. 12, Nur Bilal.
Yes, Miss. Floating in a gondola in Venice.
Yes, yes. In 13, Rima. Rima left again. No, Rima's here. 13, Rima. Sarah, 13.
It's going to be putting the phrases di Napoli and the Till Italy on the jar.
Yes. 14 Noor Bilal. Noor Bilal answered or Noor Yusuf? Noor Yusuf answered.
No, teacher.
No,
Nur
it's
Bilal
Bilal
answered.
answered.
Okay, the other Noor answered.
Okay, creating a sense of something is
Authentic. Yes. Layan Maghrabi. 15.
Yes, miss. Displaying the handsome face of the company's founder.
Yes. Layan Laham. Fadl.
Selling this brand.
Yes, selling this brand. And the last one is?
Falling of a log.
Yes, excellent. So, this
Miss,
is what
but
you are
these,
asked.
they look like they function as verbs.
Yes, no, they function as nouns. How?
Yeah, but
Selling this
function.
brand is. Now here, the one that you've just said in sentence 16, selling this brand is.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
It took a verb. So when it takes a verb, it's a subject.
Yeah.
Here,
Yes.
infinitive and infinitive phrases. Infinitive is so easy, girls. It is to plus a verb. That's it. That's what you are asked to. And it's so easy to get it out of the sentence. To plus a verb. That's it. So we've just taken a verb in gerund, verb plus ing. Looking, eating, playing, coming, playing, lying. A verb in infinitive: to look, to eat, to look, to eat, to play, to come, to lie, to any two plus a verb: to sleep, to walk, to cry, to watch, to eat, to any verb after to is infinitive. That's it. So easy. Okay. Infinitives are used as noun, adjectives, or adverbs. You're not asked to know the details, but they are used as everything. They can come as noun, subjects, predicate, nominative, predicate, adjective, objective, preposition, indirect object. They can come as adjective to modify a noun. They can come as an adverb to modify an adjective or an adverb or another verb. So here, all of that indicate the purpose of an action, which is an adverb. He bought some flowers. Why he bought some flowers? It functions as an adverb: to give to his wife. To give. Teacher, no, there is only also to his wife. So we have two infinitives here. Girls, to wife is prepositional phrase, noun after to. So when I have a noun after to, here, when I have a noun, listen, if I put it for you here as a new slide, here, to plus verb equal infinitive. To plus noun equal prepositional phrase. You have to be aware of it. Okay. So infinitive. Here I can use it as noun, so I can use it as subject. To wait, to explain, to cry seemed foolish when decisive action was required. To swim in the sea may be dangerous. Or direct object. I like to write in English. Everyone wanted to go. As subject complement, it means after linking verb, as an adjective, as an adverb. Okay, all of these are usages for infinitives. You're not asked to go into details for usage of infinitives, but you are asked to know how to determine its part. Where is it? How does it function? Okay. And then we go to infinitive phrase. To plus verb plus the modifiers. Direct object and modifiers. Like the gerund, exactly like the gerund. Exactly like the gerund. Why? Because it is a verbal. It looks like a verb, so it takes direct object. Because when I say I want to bury what? I want to buy what? Because there are some verbs that they have to take direct object. They have to take direct object after this, transitive verbs. Okay, and there are verbs that there is no need to take direct object, like when I say to you, I want to sleep. Okay, there is no need I take direct object. But when I say I want to buy what? I want to take what? So these are verbs that need direct object, but there are some verbs they do not need direct object. Infinitive phrase, okay, starts with infinitive, and then I takes direct object and any modifiers. To clean kitchen utensils. To clean is the infinitive. Utensils is direct objects, and kitchen is an adjective to utensil. To go on holiday. To go, and here on holiday, prepositional phrase. Let's answer this. To get is infinitive phrase or prepositional phrase? To get, to plus get verb.
Infinitive.
Yes, to walk, infinitive. To school, prepositional phrase. Why? There is a noun. School is a noun, not a verb. To plus verb equal infinitive. To plus verb, infinitive. That's it. To plus verb is an infinitive. Here, verbs followed by infinitives like afford. You cannot afford to hesitate. This is it's out of the topic also, but sometimes we make mistakes in appear and aim to increase. Okay, so just to know it, yani this slide just to know some verbs that followed by infinitives. Here, okay, girls, start solving 145. Exercise 10. It is on 146. He wants you to underline infinitive phrases. Yalla girls, hurry up. We have 5 minutes.
Miss,
Yes.
can I go to the bathroom?
رغد. زينة. Sarah.
Yes, miss.
1.
To learn about Dorothy West.
Yes, excellent. Rima. Nur Yusuf, number 2.
To run a successful business there.
2 plus a verb. Where is it?
To run
Where
a
is it?
successful business.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I thought it's number 3.
No,
Number
you are
2,
in number. No, there isn't. There is not. Yes, excellent. Nur Bilal.
Yes,
3.
miss.
3.
I solved number 4.
Is there anything in 3?
No.
No. 4, Natalie.
In number 4, to run a successful. Okay.
You want to answer 4? Okay, answer it, Yano.
I'm sorry, miss.
It's okay.
To run a successful business.
There, yes, to run a successful business. There, excellent. 5, Natalie.
There isn't.
Huh?
Number 5, there isn't.
No, there is.
To succeed.
To succeed, excellent. Najwa, 6.
To become a writer.
Yes, to become. All right.
Miss?
Yes.
Miss? Can I answer? Sorry, my mic wasn't working.
It's okay. 7, Yarima.
Miss, before Jarima, Ragad is restarting her device. She's gonna enter after restarting.
Occasion. Rima, 7.
To enter and to be.
To enter a national writing context. Yes, and to be,
To be invited.
To the where's dinner in New York City, all of it.
Okay.
Okay. Asma, 8.
Yes, miss.
8.
To move.
Yes, to move. Yes, excellent. And with it, prepositional phrase to New York, to move to New York.
Yeah.
And 9, Durra is not here today. No, Durra is here. Durra, you signed in late?
No.
Okay, Durra. 9 يا Durra.
This is the beginning. In number 9, there's none.
Yes, none. Excellent. And number 10, Dareen. Dareen and Dalia. You seem to be away.
Miss Dareen's mic is not working.
Who's talking?
Liliana.
Okay. So Dareen and Dalia, both of you, your mics are not working. Jumana? Kadra? 11 year Kadra? 10. Oh, we answered 10 or not?
No, we didn't.
10. Hmm? 10. There is no infinitive. 11, Lujain?
To present her views.
Yes. 12, Najwa?
To make life better for a future generation.
Excellent. 13, Layan Maghrabi?
To be met by working through the establishment.
Yes. Layan Fadl, 14.
Yes, miss. I just lost the page.
146.
146. Yeah. Okay. Number 14.
Yes.
To be the last on the tree.
Yes, to be the last leaf on the tree. Okay, and there is another one in the sentence, Jumana. Malak Wasim.
Yes, miss. It's to be the case for her.
Yes, and on 15, I'm trying to see who didn't answer. Jana, 15 يا Jana. And Ghada, you are 16. 15, Jana. 2 plus a verb. 2 plus a verb. 2 plus a verb. In 15, 2 plus a verb.
Okay. To survive.
Yes, in 16, Ghada.
There is no.
Yes, there is no infinitives. Yalla, girls, go to take your break, and I see you. I see you when? Next week. Girls, don't forget the presentation. I send you an email. I told you all the details, presentation or a video.
Miss, I have a question about the presentation.
And don't forget you're writing the narrative, the last draft. Yes.
Miss, in the presentation we must talk.
Yes.
The miss, you said that we're going to send you the presentation, then you choose the best 5, and then you send the girls these 5 to.
Yes.
I didn't, miss. We just make presentation only. I didn't talk.
Yes, me too. And I
Send
submitted.
me, and then I will choose who will.
Yes. Yeah.
But upload. Yani don't forget, or eitherwise, if you don't want to make a presentation, I told you to let's create a new idea and tell the world how we spend our days.
Yes.
Miss, I have a question on the presentation.
Yes.
If I want to make a presentation about Homer, the writer himself, is that okay?
Yes, great. Anything related to Odyssey.
Or like the journey, not just what was his name? Odysseus' story.
Odysseus.
Yes.
Yes,
so
the
much.
Iliad and the Odyssey, and yes, great.
Mm.
Greek literature, math on this. Okay, the epics.
Miss, can I record? Can I put my voice before I send it to you?
Yes.
Okay.
See you. Have a nice weekend. Don't forget, girls. I'll create an online assignment for the grammar homework. Bye, girls.
Bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.
Bye, girls.
Have a nice weekend.